What's up, everybody? JJ Buck, Michael Carlisle with you once again in your weekly newsletter video. Trade deadline is this week. Go ahead.
Well, it may be time to trade Sibieta because he never shows up for these anymore.
Where is he? Who knows? Hopefully we get some good prospects out of him. But with the Major League Baseball trade deadline upon us, I don't think there's going to be a wow with this trade deadline, but someone's going to get better, and it's going to be behind the scenes. It's going to be about depth. What do you see happening this week?
The closest thing to a wow maybe is the Mets trading either Syndergaard or Wheeler. Yeah. You know, I assume that's why they went out and got Marcus Stroman to, take that place, when they make their big run next year. We'll see. You're right. Typically trade deadlines, there's a lot of hype, and very rarely do they live up to it. And with so many teams still in contention for a wild card, teams are afraid to make a move one way or the other, either be sellers or buyers. So I think you're going to see a lot of teams just kind of stand pat. You'll see probably some relievers, some bullpen help being moved, but as far as big names, probably not.
And that's with the extra wild card. I think that's been fantastic for baseball. You look at what the Giants have done. Mm-hmm. Their recent run, that's pretty much taken Madison Bumgarner off the market. I think for the Dodgers, they're trying to acquire another bullpen arm. Mm-hmm. Let's get this. So they've lost 2 games in a row, and they're only up 14 games on the San Francisco Giants. Jock Peterson got benched on Monday for not running out a ground ball. Got to worry now.
Obviously they're falling apart. I mean, right. Bad times are ahead for the Dodgers. Dude, the Dodgers have been so freaking good all year long. All right, so they lost a couple, so you got to remind Jock Peterson how to play the right way. I think they'll be okay.
I think they're going to be all right. Cubs, Brewers, Cardinals, always an interesting division. What's going on there? What, if anything, happens at the trade deadline?
I think all those teams would like bullpen help. The Cubs would probably like another rotation arm. They probably won't get it either. That division is probably going to come down to who's the healthiest and whose bullpen can hold out the longest, because those teams are all pretty equal. And you're right, that division typically is pretty tight with those 3 teams.
And this year it's different because baseball has really taken away what August used to be. Players get waivers, they go through waivers, they can be traded. That's not the case. So it's now or never with the MLB trade deadline Wednesday this week.
Yeah, and I think that's why one of the reasons you're not going to see big names moved. In the past you had the waiver deadline after this one. Now it's just the one, and all these teams within 7 or so games of a wild card, you're afraid to make a big move one way or the other.
So we'll get to Lobo football and Aggie football next week, because Lobo football is open practice on Friday.
Right.
Doug Martin's going to join us in the opening drive this week, and we'll get a sense of when they start camp. So we'll hold that one over until the meat of the practice gets started. Now, with NFL training camp, really so far no marquee injuries. A.J. Green got hurt, but really we're expecting much out of Cincinnati. This time of year, other than jonesing for wanting football, what do you make of training camp stories and coverage and passes and spirals and whatnot?
Well, first of all, I don't think the Giants have a healthy wide receiver, so they would differ with you a little bit on the injuries. But yeah, look, training camp's an interesting time, and for me, the biggest thing is no Melvin Gordon with the Chargers, and the Zeke Elliott thing. I think Zeke Elliott is playing a bluff he is not going to win. I mean, you just look at what the Cowboys have done. They drafted 2 running backs in this past season's draft. They just signed Alfred Morris. Of course they want Zeke Elliott there, but I don't think they have any intention of giving him the money he's looking for, especially when he's still got 2 years left on his contract.
Yeah, you're not going to get the same level of performance, but I think with NFL teams, what we're seeing, and the easy example to go back to is C.J. Anderson. Yeah. Last year, the run he went on is, it might not be the same level of player. They feel much more confident about getting something out of the running back position as opposed to anywhere else.
Well, and as a wise man said yesterday, you don't need a rushing champ to win a Super Bowl. Oh, no, wait, that was Jerry Jones. I'm sorry. But Jerry Jones said it. Somebody said it. And, he's the guy who holds Zeke's future in his hands. So I think that's sending a clear message. Hey, we want you here. We like you. But you're not getting the kind of money you're looking for. Sorry.
You better enjoy Cabo, Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, why would you go to Mexico to work out? You're going to get some of those tainted steaks?
Did that work out well for Tony Romo and Jay Swinton?
Well, I guess. Good luck. Hey, your weekly Benchwarmers code word is STAR, and text Tomasitas to 62582 for your chance to win a $50 Tomasitas gift card.